We live in a wonderful day and time where we are constantly being told to de-escalate the tension. A day and time where we can guarantee and believe 100% that the media is telling us the truth and not lying to us. So what's one more person on the internet telling you ridiculous things? Moving on, many conservatives are wondering if Ben Shapiro will run for president one day. And to everybody's shock, he went on the Oprah show recently where she asked him about the possibility of a future run.
Probably not, but if it got so bad, I would never want to rule it out completely. The economy is a problem, we are being taken advantage of, but I would never want to rule it out completely because there's a possibility that I could run and do a lot of good for this country. I think I would win. By the way, folks, facts don't care about your feelings. Buy Ring today.
The conservatives are divided, with King Shapiro, master of the libtards' owned power move, polling high with millennials, but former President Donald Trump still polling the highest as people are eager to vote for a 78-year-old man, which has not been tried yet before, of course. I have to tell you about Maxine Waters' scandal. What scandal, you may ask? The scandal. The congresswoman, you may have heard, is in hot water after saying that protesters need to get more confrontational. But the story doesn't end there. A young anonymous man who has worked on her campaign has told TotallyNotNonsense.com the latest. He is in the corner of that viral video that we all remember. The video that many conservative shows played and still do play whenever Maxine Waters' name comes up. And if you see anybody in a department store, then you draw a crowd and push back on them and tell them that they aren't welcome here. This young man was fired when he showed Representative Waters a beautiful sketch of the gathered mob in response to her command to draw a crowd. The anonymous person has told us that in response to what she has said, Representative Waters has been banned from Twitter and that the House is in discussion about removing her from governmental office. Just kidding, we know that that's not going to happen. She isn't white, her hair isn't blonde, and her name isn't Donald Trump. And to conclude, I must speak about the verdict in the Derek Chauvin trial. I was actually very surprised that the officer was found not guilty, but more surprised about the great calm that followed. Not one mostly peaceful protest, not one cop shot in revenge, and not one NBA star tweeting threats out. It was actually a beautiful thing and a wholesome moment, and a reminder to us that though prohibitions don't work, don't do drugs. Just don't. Because if you do, there's a very real risk that you will take it at 3 times the lethal dose and that people will still whip the country into a race war frenzy, terrifying your jurors into doing what the mob wants. I love democracy. What fun. Hi there. This is a highlights channel, and you can find all my content at Renowned Reviewer, and you can also look up my other podcast at Zoo Nation, which I co-host with my friend Nathan. Thank you for subscribing, and I will catch you at the next video.